you have to have it in the heart to build something like this, because if you would have seen it, it was already in a ditch, no floors. I mean, it was just, the frame was on one side, the convertible rack was on another side. It sat for 32 years. You know, getting the car home, that's the first thing I went and found a 55 four-door, got the engine out of it. It didn't have no A-arms, it didn't have no rear end, none of that. Before I even bought the car, actually, me and him went down to the ditch to go see this car. And I told him, you know what, I could see this car being finished. I want to finish it. Can it get done? Can we do this car? He looked at me and he said, what the shit are you getting into, you know? And I said, well, you're the master of bodywork and paint, so can we get this car done? And he said, yeah, it could get done. I mean, you know, everything, you know, is possible. We could get it done. And I remember the conversation, and he's like, but it's gonna cost you. He called me and he said, well, it's gonna cost you about $13,000 to do this car. You know, it's gonna be new floors, you supply everything on the floor, you know, but it's gonna be painted, buffed, and assembled, you know, by the time. For $13,000, I said, wow, that's a hell of a deal, you know, to build this car for that price. That's a good deal. I said, you know what, just take it. When do you want to take it? We unloaded it, we put it on a rotisserie, and started from there. Got it sandblasted. Once we did the sandblasting, of course, he did all the flooring, you cut the floor, the trunk pan, and the rockers needed to be redone as well. You know, we saved pretty much the whole body of this car. The quarter panels are the original, everything's original from the car, you know. We tried saving it, and I said, you know what, I never gave up. I said, let's not give up on this car. I almost gave up, actually. You know, I almost threw in the towel and said, man, this is not for me. But when I was 6 years old, I said, I'm gonna build me my dream car one of these days, you know. And I said, now that I'm here, and I thought about that, I said, why should I give up? No way. I'm not gonna throw in the towel, no way. Put the towel back in my pocket and let's go, you know. And from there, we started building the car. He did his thing with bodywork and paint. You know, I asked him, how long is it gonna take you? He said, about 6 months. And I said, oh, right on, 6 months, we're gonna have a car that's gonna be, you know, done in 6 months. Well, it took almost, at the end of the day, with the hydraulics, you know, getting things done, 5-year build, which is not bad. You know, we took our time afterwards. He did tell me, hey, let's take our time, let's do it right. And this was the result.